All right, good morning, everyone. We are going to check out the new Sheogorath quest line today, which I have high hopes for that will probably be dashed to bits upon the reefs of despair. I don't know. I keep hoping for something that will reinstill some invigoration within ESO, make us fall in love with the game again. But in reality, they're probably going to ruin it somehow. They're probably going to make it terrible and unplayable. But we're going to check it out anyway. What I'm really hoping is that it takes more than like 2 hours to complete. That's really my only hope here, is that it's not just so simplistic that you can just run through it. I did decide to make things a little bit harder for myself by going up to season difficulty, so at least the bosses and whatnot will take a little bit longer to go down. But yeah, we'll see how this all goes. So right off the bat, I was correct in assuming yesterday that this is also available in the featured section, the quest pickup. You can get it either from featured or from your collection screen, where I'm not the only one who noticed how kind of weird this is. This is listed under Zone DLC, even though it's all across Tamriel. It's literally like the name of it is Sheogorath Takes a Holiday, and it's inherently said there that you go across Tamriel to do it. But I guess there wasn't anyone at the studio to make a new section. Me and a friend of mine have been joking about how Zos Kevin, the forum guy, is actually the only guy left at Zos, and he's trying to hide it. So Zos Kevin didn't have time to make a new section here, so that means it's under Zone DLC. But welcome RV Carts, MFC, and Nikki. Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. It's been a bit of a tough week in my career as an ESO content creator. I've been under fire more than usual. I'm always under fire for being Christian, people trying to use that against me. I'm not trying to sound like a martyr. It's just a fact. But I've also been under fire for clickbait and doom posting, which is just a very simplistic grasp of the situation. I understand how people came to that conclusion, just like I understand how people defend the Tate brothers. I understand it's possible. I do. But yeah, that's been a little rough. A little bit of a slowdown to my stride, but I've been having a good time. We're going to check out what's new here in ESO. Welcome, Chillin38. So yeah, without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. Actually, before I do that, I do want to cover the Golden Pursuits, which it's good. It's there, but they're pretty minimal, kind of disappointing in that way, where you only have 4 rewards you get from them. I checked through all the different tasks, and none of them have their own specific rewards. The final capstone reward is really what's worth it here. This chicken, which is just absurd. But we've needed a good rune gathering emote or customized action. There has been a dearth of those. I mean, there have been a few good ones in the crown crates, but as far as earnable or free ones, this is pretty good. The shoulders, though, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's up with that. The butterfly shoulders are kind of cool. And the mask, I don't know. It looked better in the imagery that was put out. Yeah, actually, this looks totally different than the imagery that was put out. Let me double check that really quick. Because I feel like you could see... I feel like you could see your eyes in what they put out. Okay, so let's pull this up again. Okay. Where is it? Maybe not. Maybe not, but let me pull this up really quick. No, it just kind of looks that way. No, the eyes are not showing through. Okay, it's exactly the way it looked in the promotional imagery. It's just you can't really tell how like two-tone gold and silver it is. I still feel like it looks better in the promotional imagery, but I didn't like it even then, to be honest with you. See, as usual, we're doing this literally just for one reward, just for the chicken, but you will get that for completing the quest line, and so, I mean, fine. Fine. The chicken is fine. Hey, Richard. Yeah, like I said, there are not enough customized actions for rune gathering, so sure. Whatever the weird innuendo is there, I will take it too, Richard. And yeah, chillin', it does look pretty bad. Thanks for joining the guild. Yeah, it's too bad that we have to start over when we switch platforms, huh? But that's the way it is, and now at this point, we have no idea. Absolutely no idea when/if crossplay is coming. That's just the way it is. We have still not received any information from the dev team, you know, with any real details as to what's happening. I mean, I'll double check. I check like every few hours. Yeah, no, there's some unrelated stuff on the forums. There's an article out today covering Sheogorath Takes a holiday, but nothing really that we didn't already know. So yeah, still basically radio silence from Zos in terms of what's going on with the game. And that's just kind of what we have to accept for now. Yeah, the golden pursuits are pretty mid, except for the chicken, which I'm stoked to get. And it looks like you will just get this throughout doing the quest line. So, all right. Bro, another ad came up, and you know it's Gooner trash when they actually have to blur the chest of all the characters. What is this, Watcher of Realms? Oh man, what a joke. YouTube ads sometimes, right? Oh, now we got Idle Planet Miner. Two of the goats of the ad sections. But anyway, yeah, we'll go ahead and get into this, see how good/bad it is. It's only getting into this, like getting into the lead up to the quests and talking about it with people, that I've realized just how they absolutely massacred Sheogorath in the Elder Scrolls Online, how it's just kind of gotten worse. So, just like the Halo remake, that wasn't really a remake, but a demake that just came out yesterday, I would not be surprised if they managed to inject some sort of transgender political ideology nonsense into this. But okay, instead of speculating, we finally have the option to check it out. Oh yeah, chillin'. My hair was definitely super long. Had to fix that, but I do actually, mainly it's I didn't have a good barber. I have a good barber now, and so I'm doing the undercut where I'm keeping the sides really short, and I'm gonna grow out the top. Well, that's awesome, Joel. I'm glad you're. I'm so glad to see people still coming into the game. I think it's really only like jaded, longtime players who are really, you know, feeling bad vibes in the game right now. But like, as I tried to point out in that maintenance mode video, maintenance mode wouldn't even really matter. There's so much to do in this game. New content, the state of Zos, none of that matters. All that matters is they keep the servers open. And people are saying, wouldn't it be great if they made an offline version of ESO? And I mean, I don't know. Like, Microsoft would never release the IP, first of all. That would never happen. People bring up EverQuest. I'm like, EverQuest is a totally different situation. That wasn't owned by Microsoft. So I don't think the Elder Scrolls offline will ever happen. All I'm really hoping for at this point is keep the servers open. Butters, 21. I am on PSNA. All right, so let's go ahead and start up the quest. I'll start recording, and I will be condensing all that into a review coming out tomorrow. All right, so to start the quest, you can either go to the Crown Store. It is there at the bottom of the featured section. Or you can go to Collections and then Stories, Zone DLC, even though it's nothing to do with a zone in particular, but that's where it is. And then select Sheogorath Takes a Holiday, which is what I'm going to do. So there we go. The quest is picked up. And now we'll see where we go with it. Crafting mythics, you're seeing a long time to get in a... You're seeing queues take a long time for random dungeons. Yeah, that's the case. If you're only level 25, though, it really doesn't matter what role you choose, and you will queue faster if you choose healer or tank. And you do that by going to Activity Finder, Dungeon Finder, then up at the top, you choose healer or tank instead of damage healer. But yeah, queues in the game are one of the biggest problems. And going back into Warframe has only reminded me of that, where you queue instantly. There are tons of people to play with all the time. There's literally no waiting. So yeah, the incredibly long queue times in ESO are weird. And I don't think it really has to do with active players. People say it's a sign the game is dead. I don't think so. It's always been that way as long as I've been playing the game. I think their matchmaking just sucks. I don't know how else to say it. Their matchmaking just sucks. All right, so the first step here is going and talking to Noth at the Shivering Shack. So the Shivering Shack, if I remember correctly, wait, it's in Malleable Tor? Really? It's in Malleable Tor, apparently. I thought the Shivering Shack was going to be in Wayrest. Or, I mean, in Stormhaven. Or even in Glenumbra. But apparently the Shivering Shack is in Malleable Tor. In the Bandari Trading Post? No, there's no way. Are there multiple places you can go or something? Is it only taking me there because of the alliance I'm currently in? Let me try just porting over to Glenumbra and seeing what it tells me there. Because that's weird. I don't remember anything... I don't remember anything about the Shivering Shack being in Malleable Tor.
It is quite different from
but no,
what I
it's
recall.
still saying it's
Perhaps
over
I
here.
misremember. Pay me no mind.
So, okay, whatever. We'll go over to Malleable Tor and go find Noth. Yeah, I've got a guild. It's called Spopes Fam. It's under questing in the Guild Finder, but if you can't find it that way, just join our Discord. There's a link in the video description here, and someone will invite you. Okay, so apparently this person, Noth the Unhinged, is in the Bandari Trading Post. Oh, I was looking at Talk to Noth the Shivering Shack in the Golden Pursuits. I wasn't looking at the quest. Yeah, so this is where all the people are at. This is obviously where I go. Noth has got some weird hair. Oh, and she like follows me wherever I go. It's like one of those paintings. I go over here, she looks at me here. I go over here, she looks at me. That's new. That's super weird. NPCs don't usually do that in ESO. They don't usually follow you with their eyes like that. That is absolutely like Scooby-Doo level creepy. What in the world? Okay, so that's something new I've never seen before. And I don't know if I like it. I find it to be incredibly creepy. But let's see.
Blessings of lunacy upon you. Before we continue, this one must measure your mettle and a test to
This is one of
determine
Andrew
the
Tate's
power
cam
of
girls.
your madness. Sheogorath is known to occasionally deprive others of their sanity. You must
Yeah.
be resilient. Ready?
Yeah, I guess I'm ready.
Just answer a few questions for North, and everything will be made clear. Where to begin? This will determine your level of sanity, or lack thereof. Would you rather eat puppies sauteed in fire sauce, or swim in a pool of slaughterfish?
Great question. I mean, I swim in pools of slaughterfish all the time by accident, so that's something I already something I already do. Change puppies to a crazy cat person, and that's my answer. Hang on, I'm gonna get my camera out of the way so we can see all the options here. So the options are, yeah, I'm not answering that question. Just tell me what I need to do. Change puppies to a crazy cat person, and that's my answer. Tell me what I need to do. Or an impossible choice. Why not both? Turn the game volume up? Yeah, absolutely. I wasn't sure if it was high enough. Thank you for the feedback there. So after being driven to the brink of insanity and being groomed from the age of 15 by Andrew Tate and being abused and throttled, this cat lady wants to ask me an impossible question. Nikki, let me know if the volume is good now. So I'm just gonna do an impossible choice. Why not both? I think that's the right answer here.
Simultaneously?
Yeah.
A very saffron answer. One of Noth's
Oh, she's got
favorite
synesthesia.
shades. How perfectly delightful. Noth hopes you will maintain that same zeal for this next question. If Lord Sheogorath invaded your mind, how would you greet him?
If he invaded my mind, bro, I would call a priest and get an exorcism. What is her body count, dude? With that outfit, I don't even want to know. She looks like a strung out hippie at Burning Man. And you never ask burners what their body count is. I'll simply tell him to leave my mind. Yeah, I mean, that's not gonna work. Make him feel at home as long as he needs. No, dude, I'm not letting any damn demons into my mind. Absolutely not. Where is the option for the power of Christ compels you? Where is the option of get a trad Lindy Catholic priest and get an exorcism? I greet him with a romantic candlelit dinner? Bruh. Make him feel at home? Absolutely not. I'd simply tell him to leave my mind? I mean, there's gotta be a better option. I'm just gonna do the first one and just say that I chose exorcism. So we're going with exorcism, guys.
Inhospitably mulberry, yet effective. Your
Synesthesia.
boldness may indeed check the mad god's fickle nature, but not suggest you remain polite, even when you say no. And play along with my lord's banter. It may save your life.
Not suggests you remain polite. I mean, even when you say no, I mean, that's the first thing that Andrew Tate's cam girls learned too. She's been trained well.
Lord Sheogorath will come to us at the Shivering Shack in Stormhaven. Find Noth there to prepare for his arrival. Meeting the Mad One can be overwhelming. This one copes by consuming large amounts of moon sugar.
Oh yeah,
And
see, you said the
yard.
skooma.
It helps.
You were just talking about the skooma, and I'm sorry for the Andrew Tate stuff, guys. Just I was watching a video from Awaken with JP, who has an enormous sebaceous cyst on his forehead that won't go away. I love this guy, but it's driving me crazy. But it's funny. I was already really suspicious of Andrew Tate before he even blew up. I came across this article someone had written about what a crazy person he was, like back in like 2018 or something. And then suddenly he's everybody's guru. He's friends with Trump and Alex Jones. I'm like, this is a total poison pill. So lock them both in prison for the rest of our lives. That's my opinion. And then people are saying, well, what are they going after him and not the Epstein people? Like, you know, you can do both. That'd be good. You could just do both. Anyway, I have a few questions before we head out. No, actually, I don't. I don't have any questions. So now I go to the Shivering Shack. Bro, put some clothes on. What's wrong with you? Okay. So where... Okay, yeah, the Shivering Shack is in Stormhaven. All right, I was not mistaken about that. It's just you go to the Bandari Trading Post first. Two coffees? I mean, the dude is just an absolute creep. I knew that from the get-go. I mean, regardless of the way he treats women, no one should have a chin that recessive. His chin is like going into his neck. Yeah, I haven't seen... Meat Canyon really needs to do Andrew Tate. Is there already a Meat Canyon Andrew Tate video? If not, there really needs to be. Alright, here it is.
Quickly. We must avoid any prying ears.
The Shivering Shack. Alright, let's go inside. Alright, we'll invite you.
Can you feel the madness around us? Come, Noth will explain.
So real quick, let's just kind of look around the shack, because I was pretty stoked for this. And I'm not disappointed. Right now we can't go up the stairs, it looks like. Yeah, we're blocked out. We can't go anywhere. Okay, I guess all the rest of the house is going to unlock as you do the quest. But this is really some good design work. That's one thing that does not decrease as the Elder Scrolls Online goes into decline, is their design work is still so impressive. And thankfully in the layoffs, I didn't see like anyone titled, you know, Chief Environment Designer or anything like that. It seems like the environment people were not let go, at least in any big way. So hopefully this quality will keep up. Yeah, it looks really good in here. There's just so many people, you can't really see what's going on, but it's a party. All right.
Welcome, welcome. No trusts, nobody followed you here. Only those Lord Sheogorath favors are invited inside this grand abode of madness.
There already is a Meat Canyon Andrew Tate video. Okay, I'm gonna have to watch that.
I thought so too. Many of the Mad God's followers work to build an abode to rival his home in the Shivering Isles. They left their bones as proof of their loyalty. Now come closer. This next part is secret.
Now, here's the test. Am I actually gonna get closer to her? Did they actually animate that? We're gonna find out.
Yes,
no,
even
not really.
The walls in this sacred place have eyes, and they hear everything. Because of some ancient compact, Lord Sheogorath cannot just appear in Tamriel. We must invite his madness to come to Nirn before his holiday can begin.
Oh, cool. So demonic summoning. We've already talked about possession. Now we're going to do an actual demonic summoning. All right, that's totally fine with me, of course. As a Christian, I love demonic summoning. Warren Jones, I just started. This is still the first step.
That would be worse. My lord has decided to come to Nirn. If we do not summon him, he will instruct some other devotee to do so. And that one may not bother with a guardian. For everyone's sake, it must be us. Specifically, you.
All right, where's the Ouija board?
Read the ritual from the tome over there. My lord loves arcane books. Say the words,
That's
and
true.
you will feel its power in your fingers. Then, pet the chicken. If this one's delusions hold true, an offering worthy of Lord Sheogorath should appear.
What's that guy's name in the Mages Guild quest? It's been so long since I did it, but the guy who has the book or wants to get his book back or whatever. It's basically what the whole thing is about, except Veloste. Alright, let's go ahead and do this demonic summoning.
Read the tome.
Great.
We need its magic to summon Lord Sheogorath.
Okay. Oh, it kind of just turned into a little buddy.
Sure sign that he is pleased.
And we're gonna get that eventually. That's one of the rewards.
Pet the chicken.
Pet the chicken. Oh, where's the chicken? Oh, you just can't see it because there's so many people. Alright, we're gonna pet the chicken. And now what?
Oh, the Tom shell took the chicken. Not good. Quick, we must catch it.
Wait, what? This NPC is pretty good, not gonna lie.
Look, the Tom shell shed its pages. They do that when they get excited.
So can I just run through the fire? Is that chill? Alright.
The dining hall. It looks like these guests never got their supper.
Wait, what's up with the dining hall? Oh, they're all dead. And this one's holding a skull. And they're laughing at each other. Alright, that is totally wholesome and everything. Alright, let's see the journal. Seems like I awakened in some tusking nuthouse shack. A Khajiit found me bawling my eyes out, probably after one of too many mugs of ungroth. So this is an orc. Nasty blend. I'll read it like an orc then. Said I was crying about losing all purpose in life after my partner broke off our wedding. Come on, why do you say to say partner? You like say fiance. Oh, jeez. Like, they always inject this stuff in the subtlest, most annoying ways. My life partner. It's a her, too. It's a her. And this is a guy, right? I mean, why can't you just... Oh, for God's sake. Even told her why. My left tusk fell out. The family thought it was a sign of weakness. The Khajiit calls herself Noth. I don't remember coming here. Did the mad cat carry me here or someone else? Anyway, the strangest part was waking up all tucked in a bed on the ceiling. Did it fall, but Noth was staring right up at me. Said I could sleep as long as I like. Alright, this is super long. Oh, he puts his other tusk in the stew? Okay, we're talking about the ex-partner again. Oh, that would not be in any actual Elder Scrolls game. You know, they wouldn't say, my partner. Ugh. Alright, well, here we are. Oh, ouch. Okay. You gotta avoid the traps while you look through the shelves.
No trampling, honey butter. Not unless someone requests it. Lightning! A good omen for Lord Sheogorath's arrival.
I don't know, this is pretty good so far. Yeah, if people from ZOS are going to go help with TS6, just hopefully not the writers. I know a lot of the writers got shit canned, though. And good riddance. I mean, if they were involved in writing this... Alright, we got it.
The tomb shell. Grab it.
Okay, we got the tome shell.
Drop the chicken. Come, let us all return to the ritual site and
I don't know, I like this house. The overall, like, narrative is good. But I already found the woke propaganda insert. An orc talking about his female fiance as his partner. And this is small stuff. I'm not pearl clutching. It's just, it gets annoying. You know, it just gets
The
annoying.
chicken was swift, but North caught it and put it into position. Now, place the tomb shell, pet the chicken, and gather the offering.
Alright, here we go with the demonic suffering summoning.
Into cheese, a perfect offering to call for Sheogorath.
Ritual
Quickly,
cheese.
place it before the shrine.
Oh, well, here he is.
I would have thought up some terrible punishment to inflict on you and the surrounding villagers.
Apologies, my lord.
Here's the man himself.
Now know to present the guide for your holiday. Go, introduce yourself.
Ah, Nern. How I missed your particular color of madness. And the stench. Oh, maybe that's just the guide not obtained for me. Ha! Luckily, I'm a prince with low expectations. Before I start my holiday, show some manners and introduce yourself.
Wait. Oh, yeah, because I haven't done any of the quests on this particular character. So he doesn't know me. Jeremy Hammond, I mean, if you played Oblivion, you know who Sheogorath is. I mean, this would be kind of a weird way to start your journey in ESO. You know, I have some new player guides, and if you really want to get into Sheogorath, I'd recommend that you at least check out my preparation guide, the one from like 2 days ago, talking about how to prepare for this, and you should probably do his first quest before you do anything else. That's what I'd recommend. But yeah, I mean, you can. You know who Sheogorath is from the Shivering Isles in Oblivion. You can just jump into this, but I don't know if it'd be like the best option.
Indeed I do. I'm here to walk in your shoes for a time, to experience the wonders of Nern as a mere mortal. We'll breathe the same air, bleed the same red blood, eat the same cheese. And we'll do it all with, what do you call them? Oh yeah, feelings.
Hang on, I'm still optimizing the audio. I want to make sure it sounds good now. Yeah, I think we're at a good balance now. I don't know. This is one thing I really need to figure out for streaming is I have like 4 different volume sliders, and it's hard to tell exactly what it sounds like coming out on your end.
Are you questioning my abilities? You think I can't stoop to your level and roll around in Nern's muck and mire? Oh, I've experienced worse in other forms. Just ask Zotha-Seal.
What's he talking
Let me
about?
show you exactly who you're dealing with. Witness my spectacle.
Did Zotha-Seal transform him into something at some point? I don't know that bit of lore. I mean, I'm not like a huge lore nerd, but I had no idea.
Out with you, my princely power! Huh. So that's what my power looks like? I thought it would be more impressive.
All right.
There. See? My power. Separated from my princely body. And you thought I couldn't do it. Now, the Daedric Prince of Madness is merely another weak and pathetic mortal. Just one of many.
Oh, he does look
But at
different,
least
yeah.
I'm still bad, eh? Oh, no, not at all. Indeed, my power is pure madness. Quite dangerous and unpredictable. I really ought to place it in a protective vessel while I go about my holiday. Now, step aside while I finish what I started before you so rudely interrupted. You, follower that isn't Noth, take my power and put it in that vessel. Your lord commands it.
Of course, my lord.
What vessel? Is it going to my cat?
Ends the lesson. Never give a Daedric Prince an insincere offering. Now, power into that vessel.
Oh, into this little jar. Gotcha. Oh, but the tome shell took it.
Tome shell, that's mine. Damn. Guide, come talk to me.
Oh, the tome shells ran off with it. Oh no, this new quest line is permanent. They've just been kind of confusing with their messaging about it. This will be here forever. It's not a FOMO thing.
How annoying! And to think that pile of fluttering pages used to be my favorite. Now it's no better than one of Salador's atrocious books.
Shalador,
No matter.
that's his name.
Time to start my holiday. I have a full itinerary prepared by my faithful lieutenant, Lazaki. Worried? Hardly. Oh, I was annoyed at first, but the little scamp is just playing. Listen well, my knight in shining... whatever it is that you're wearing. Lose the serious attitude, eh? My holidays are time for madcap shenanigans. Are ya with me?
All right, so let's check out our options here. What do you want to do first? Shenanigans sound great. I can come up with some demented antics to throw in too, if you like. Or hold on, I'll help you with your holiday, but we need to keep the shenanigans to a minimum. No, let's just go full tilt with this. I always have some demented antics to throw in. I mean, that's just kind of how I was born and raised. So, yep, demented antics it is.
Leave that to the professionals, eh? All shenanigans are at my discretion. Just because my eye's immortal now does not make us equals. It's my holiday, and I have an excellent itinerary. So follow along and try not to get in the way of my fun.
Okay.
Let's take a look at Lazaki's itinerary. I told him I wanted to sample all the mortal cheese. East March. Feast Idar. Aged in Windhelm's Hall of the Dead? Oh, sounds delicious. I'll meet you there. Noth will wrangle that pesky tome shell.
Dead guy cheese.
Oh, I'm sure Lazaki's got it figured. No
Okay,
walking,
I think we're good
no
now.
right.
Yep, time to go to Windhelm. Yeah, Callisto Spirals, it is one of the coolest things about events at ESO. It's one of the coolest things about the game in general. Because whenever there are events or new content, you just see it packed with people. And of course, like 90% of them are wearing this absurd, skimpy new outfit that came out recently. Like, look at everyone's freaking wearing this. Or, you know, somehow trying their hardest to make it into a Gunner game. That just gets kind of old. These people just don't have any clothes on at all. Okay. But you do get some people with some pretty cool drip. Like, this is at least kind of unique over here. But yeah, who knows if these people are actually women or just wearing female skins. Like, we got an edgelord, thank God. We got like one edgelord. Yeah, seeing everything packed with people is definitely the coolest part. We got someone in there Spriggan polymorph here. What polymorphs do I have equipped? Anything? Yeah, I got this polymorph. Which I do like a lot. Yeah, I'll rock that polymorph. It's kind of fitting with the vibe. Alright. So now we go to Windhelm. And of course the map is bugging again. There we go. Thank you, Jeremy. Your son has good taste. And so the Sotha Seal comment is the agreement to the Cold Harbor Compact. Okay.
No one's allowed inside without authorization. And I don't see your people.
Well, I'm actually pretty impressed so far.
Is Vermina punishing me for spoiling one of her nightmares?
Time you live in.
Apologies. If someone could clear them out for us, the Feast Idar is yours to sample.
Clear what out?
Skeevers! Feasting on the Feast Idar cheese that Lazaki arranged for me. This monk says the cheese is ours if we deal with the vermin in the
I
vault.
love visiting
If
the
I need
forge.
to eat that cheese
It's
born from
always
the
so
belly of a beast,
Who's this other guy
well,
talking?
it won't be the first time. Eliminate the skeevers and get that cheese. I couldn't care less about draugrs or skeletons or whatever
All right, I'll
else
do
is
that.
down in the crypts. Somewhere within the Hall of the Dead. Ask the monk if you require more details.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll go in the Hall of the Dead. Oh, you can interact with all these people. You can even turn on proximity voice chat and talk to them directly. Though I'm not sure how that works,
No one's allowed inside without
because usually it comes out of your controller. Where is the setting for this? Maybe it's in audio. No, I don't think you can change it. I would join proximity voice chat to give you guys a sampling, but I think it's just going to come out of the controller no matter what. Because my headphones are plugged in my mic, not my controller. Oh well. But yeah, you can talk to people, you can interact with them, you can trade with them. You can wonder what's up with this guy. Yeah, you can ask him what's up with him. It's one of the real, like, major allures of the game. Is all the massive level of interaction. So I am on season to make this at least
Let's find
slightly
this
challenging.
Battleborn crypt. I'm famished and want to try that cheese.
Yeah, I don't need to talk to you. Everyone's cleared out all the mobs already. Even the boss. Alright, so there's a new section of the Hall of the Dead. That's cool.
What took you so long, lackey? Let's find the feast Idar.
Everyone's already been killed in here too. Gotta go around. I turned on season difficulty for all the complete lack of mobs. Oh, there's a ghost just flying through the wall. Okay. Is that on purpose or was that a bug? Alright, finally.
Between me and my cheese? You know what to do, mortal.
I do like challenge difficulty. It does make things like this more meaningful. I feel like they could have done a better job with it, but challenge difficulty is pretty good. Dude. Okay, there we go. Okay. Got it. Here, which way did I go? Oh. This way, actually. This is not like a PvP zone, so no, you can't like be attacked. And you can't steal from other people, even in PvP. But yeah, I mean, in PvP, there's plenty of
You
that
spent
kind
a
of
lot
interaction.
time alone with my feast, Idar. My lackey returns, safe and well. I take back every bad thought I had about you. Well, almost everyone. You have brought me my feast Idar, haven't you? I might get insanely angry if you've ruined my holiday too. If not you, who? Those weren't skeevers down there. They were Daedrats. Yanked from oblivion to ruin my holiday and keep me from enjoying the feast Idar. Did you and Noth summon them? If you're the saboteur, just remember, I can be a real bastard. No, I suppose you didn't. You're my guide and lackey, and Noth hates vermin of all sorts. So it's likely one of my rival princes then. But who?
Well, who could it be? It's freaking
Hand me my
Perrier.
cheese, mortal. It'll help stimulate my thoughts.
Who's associated with Daedrats? It's obviously Perrier. Yeah, the Skara, I mean, this is actually a lot more fun than I thought it would be. I'm enjoying myself.
Ah, so delightfully pungent. Now, let me see. There's Malakath, Molag Bal, Vermina,
It's none of them.
Azura. Oh, can't forget that dullard Perriite.
Yeah, it's Perrier. Come
Or-
on.
Oh,
Hey, Burge.
you're still here. Yes, I suppose some sort of gratuity is called for. Here, you performed adequately.
So it's giving out Cold Harbor's favorite pieces, which are the ones where you summon this little Bantam Guar. That's a pretty good set. I'm not too disappointed with that. It's the same thing as the Thieves Guild questline, though. We're not getting a new set or anything more recent. You just got Bahara's Curse with that one. Bahara's Curse. But I'd rather get Cold Harbor's favorite. I mean, I already have all of it. But that's a good set for new people. Hopefully it'll give you like the full set over the course of the quest line.
Let's hit the road, mortal. No more dingy Daedrat-ridden halls for us. If one of the other princes is trying to wreck my good time, no sense in just standing around. What say we give old Wayrest a visit? Share the suffering with the common folk.
All right.
Goodness grapevines, you're right! Holiday over! I've been bested by a giant Daedrat! My power stolen forever by a tome shell! I'm a miserable, stinky mortal! Forever! Ah, well, you can leave now. Thanks for your precious time. Oh, you disappoint me, mortal. I was having a jest at your expense. I made me laugh, and that's what's really important here. Now, back to my holiday. As I was saying, Wayrest. Specifically, Wayrest Cremant cheese. Let me check the old itinerary. An orc named Othuk sells the cheese in the marketplace. I'll make my way there and calmly, peaceably await your arrival near Wayrest Castle. No need to hurry. I'm sure the locals are gonna love me.
Yeah, I don't know. First impressions are surprisingly good. This feels like OG ESO questing. Sorry, ESO. I have to stay consistent, right, with what people say is the wrong pronunciation. This reminds me of OG ESO questing. So far, there haven't been any poison pills, except for that stupid journal, and that was a very minor one. The whole partner versus fiance thing. But Sheogorath has made me laugh a few times. The writing with his character is still good. I mean, I'm probably just missing all the opportunities to be absurdly cynical here. There are probably all sorts of reasons I should hate this, but I just honestly don't. Like, the questing is good. There was a new area in the Halls of the Dead. There's a giant Daedrat. Running it on season difficulty makes it feel also more like OG ESO. So yeah, I mean, first impressions are good. And I've been doing this for about 30 minutes now. We've only gotten through the first quest. I haven't been going like as fast as possible. I've been listening to all the dialogue and everything. But we have 5 more to go. Where is it again? Yeah, we've got 5 more achievements to go, 5 more quests to go. We've already been doing this for like 30 minutes. I don't know. I find it to be enjoyable. This is like a really good piece of new content. The night market was good too, but it was really niche. I'm glad they did something niche like that. But its narrative was boring. The characters were not really that great. Night market was good in a lot of ways, but this is like normal story content, kind of like we've always had. But it's way better than the story in Solstice, for instance. And it should keep you occupied for like a good 3 to 4 hours, I think, all told. Like if each section takes the same amount of time as this one, and there are 6 of them all together, that's a good like a 3-hour thing. I mean, yeah, this is good. This is, I mean, I've been really critical of ESO recently. I think deservingly, but I'm finding very little to be critical of here. I like it. Yeah, we got a good story. I think so. I mean, I agree. The Thieves Guild questline was terrible. The characters were god-awful. It was like that game, it was like Concord. It was like Concord and ESO. It was just absolutely abysmal. But this, I mean, the characters are good. Sheogorath is well written as usual. I don't know. I like it. I probably shouldn't. Probably all the cynical people like me are going to come and say why I shouldn't like it, but I do. Thank you, Chillin. Yeah, it's just a polymorph with an infinite archive set. I got plenty drip way more insane than that. Not trying to flex or anything. Should you wait till CP 160 to do it? I mean, I don't really see why. But you can go ahead and do it before that point. Though the thing is, if you do it before 160, the Cold Harbor's favorite set items you get will also be below CP 160. Again, that doesn't really matter. You can reconstruct them later, and it's not like it's an OP set or anything. It's just kind of silly. You summon this little Bantam Guar, if I'm remembering correctly, when you heal and when you do damage. Actually, let me double check what that set does again. It's been a while. Yeah, when you heal yourself, you summon Cold Harbor's favorite, who heals you and group members over 6 seconds, and dealing damage also summons Cold Harbor's favorite, but then he explodes. And it can only happen once every 10 seconds. So yeah, Cold Harbor's favorite is a fun set. It's weird. It's totally fitting with Sheogorath. Like, I'm stoked they did that. All right, but on to the next area, on to Wayrest, and we're gonna get to some kind of silliness here. Do I not have the Wayrest Way Shrine on this character? No, I guess I don't. All right, so we're gonna port into the Hammer Death Bungalow and ride for a little bit. Yeah, it's a good polymorph. I was waiting for a while to get it. Like, I'd wanted it for over a year, and then it came back, like, around last Halloween.
On the move.
It goes really well with this mount. I really wonder which zone they're going to reskin next. Like, if that got thrown to the wayside, or if they're going to still do all their zone reskins, because Glenumbra looks great. Okay, how do I get in? Where's the door?
Show me your claws.
Here it is. Oh, I got stuck in a group of people. Alright.
Comrade, a word.
So there's the Way Shrine. I'm going to want that for later.
Crisis then better.
Yeah, spending a lot of time in Warframe recently does make me appreciate
I
will stay close to
never-
you, Tommy.
the beautiful open world in
I
this
don't wish
game.
to lose my
Quite
way.
insane.
So good of you to notice.
Where'd he go?
My guide returns.
There he is.
Othok's stall is by the bridge in the market. Lead on, lackey.
Oh, he's following me. Where am I going? Oh, it's over here.
Husky bastards got tomato all over me. Oh, if you're here for the Wayrest Kermox,
Nice
I'm afraid
mustache
you're
on
out
this
of luck.
orc.
I have none left to sell. A group of cheese thieves absconded with every wheel I had. Made a mess of the market, too.
The Flame Aura is from the Pyrebrand set from Infinite Archive. Okay, thanks Simon. You gotta kill the 3 plunderers.
Cheese thieves, burrata bandits, call them what you like. They robbed more than just my stock. Swiped food from every stall.
Are burratas
Expensive
burritos?
stuff. Elven wine, Orsinium meats, elsewhere sweets. They referred to themselves as Endelrin's plunderers.
So he got robbed? But you don't need to get every single activity to get all the rewards, right? Or do you?
Well, look around. They left a damned mess in their wake. Threw tomatoes at every poor merchant and passerby they robbed. Follow the splatter. It might lead to my Cremant. If you find it, eat your fill. Just give those crooks a good thrashing.
Robbers stole my cheese. Oh, there will be all kinds of red stains when we find them.
You know, it ain't easy being cheesy. Alright, where's this tomato trail? Alright. That works.
Such sloppy work. These plunderers have no idea who they're dealing with. Oh, if only these were blood splatters.
Robbed and
What is
covered
my
in
nerves?
tomato slop.
Oh, yeah.
Can this day get any worse?
There's a golden pursuit for killing 5 Daedrats, too.
Those filthy Noir robbed me and smashed tomatoes all over me. Oh, what a day. Did they steal from you too? The packages and letters I was carrying? I'm a courier and was just starting to make my deliveries here in town. Now I'm covered in peel and pulp and I lost my parcels. How am I going to explain this to my boss?
At least the tomato matches your eyes.
Last I saw, they were running for the stables behind you, right by the city gate. If you catch them, give them a thumping for me. Make sure to give those thieves what for. Ugh, I need a bath.
So it's looking like you might have to go back. Yeah, I definitely didn't kill 5 Daedrats. I didn't kill a single one. But you do only need 12, or you need 15 out of how many are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So you can miss 5 of them, and you're okay. Yeah, it's the Feliarch. Sheogorath is just the cheese guy now. We're just going to have to get used to that. He just likes cheese, and that's his whole deal. Which is probably, like, one of my only real concerns about this. You know, is just kind of how much they've simplified his character. Yeah, it's not the best. Yeah, I have Magi. I was just talking about how much I like this a lot better than the Thieves Guild for sure. I'm having real trouble being offended by it, even though Sheogorath has been kind of Disney-fied and he's just the cheese villain now. But yeah, I mean, I like it. I'm having a good time. I mean, what can I say? It's not terrible, and it's pretty lengthy, and not super minimalistic. Like they did a good job with this. It's some enjoyable content, breeding some goodwill for ESO again during a really kind of dark time.
Well,
All right, so these plunderers had some instructions to go steal some things, and now the Plunder King is in Delrin, and we saw him mentioned, I think, in the Golden Pursuits and in the achievements. Yeah, yeah, I think they've gone a little bit further with the cheese thing here, but that is true about him in Skyrim.
Plunder King? Huh. Sounds like a bad mummer's farce.
And what's this talk to? What's this? Oh, I talked to Sheogorath.
Fisherman's Island. Fisherman's... Why does that sound familiar? Oh, sure. I flayed an angler there once and served him as a banquet to the local fish. He was still alive when I left. Wonder if he's still there. First Daedracs, now thieves. Far too many hijinks happening on this holiday, lackey. I won't stand for it. Let's get over there. When I find this Plunder King, I'm gonna see how many tomatoes it takes to make him burst like an overripe grape.
Bruh. Do I have a video on the DK changes? Oh yeah, I have my DK build out. It's called something like, you know, pure Dragon Knight build for update 50. I put it out about a month or two ago.
your friend seems upset. Need some help?
If you go to my builds playlist, it'll be there. But I got my first thingamajig in the Golden Pursuits. I got 10k gold. All right, good deal. And now we are off to Fisherman's Island. Do I have to talk to this person first? No, I don't need to talk to you. I just need to go. Where's Fisherman's Island? It's over here. Okay. Which direction is it? It's over here. All right.
Fewer people staring at me than I anticipated. What that strange time you live in.
There's the tome shell. What's he up to? That's really nice. They have this thing flying through the air. Like, that's pretty rare.
See that crazy
Did
old
not mean to
man run
rhyme.
by?
Right there.
I did. And then I saw a flying book headed east toward the plantation.
I knew drinking that rot meth was a bad idea.
You just follow the flying tome shell. Okay.
Wonderful. My tome shell and the cheese thieves in the same place. Whew. Ha. Oh, never had to worry about being out of breath
I
before.
can shape
I
Sheogorath.
was hot on the trail of the plunderers when I spotted my misbehaving tome shell. Saw them both head into that cellar. Maybe we can get my cheese and my power with one blow. Where else would they be? Probably relishing my cheese like guests at some strange literary dinner party. Well, I hope they're enjoying their last meal. Come, lackey. My cheese and my power awaits.
Okay, so now I have to kill 3 of the plunderers, which will be difficult with all these other people, but we'll do our best. I'm pressing square to interact because I'm too trained on Warframe right now. Okay.
Let's make the bastards pay. Oh, look at all this cheese. Time to have a taste of that sweet cremant. Scorched fondue.
Oh.
I've been tricked. Lackey, save me.
Oh dear. He done got abducted. All right. Oh. All right, that's 2 plunderers. We're gonna need more though. We just need to get one more plunderer.
Bow before my Daedric power!
I am weak.
Well, this guy's a little bit special ed.
Don't be indulgent. Earn against me. Destroy that lackey.
All right,
Well done, lackey. Now
we did that. Who's this guy?
Interrogate that swine. Find out who's behind this.
Listen, you must understand. We're
Bro,
just
the facial
employees.
hair.
Nothing more. This power was given to me. I was only following orders.
The tome shell. He's hiding in the corner. He's always the one giving orders.
I was approached by what I can only assume was a Daedra. Strange-looking creature. Offered me incredible power to steal the cheese, lead you here, and capture the old man. If I say anything else, they'll
I mean, it's obviously the
kill me.
tome shell. He's right there
I
in the
prefer
corner.
not to die.
Yeah, I'm gonna be all angry with this fella. They're not here, but I am. I mean, I think they are here. The tome shell's right there. Tell me everything your death's a lot closer than you might think, bruh. Yeah, let's intimidate him like Andrew Tate intimidates young women.
That's a very good point. Fine, I'll tell you. Just don't hurt me. I was just leaving my favorite tavern when a huge man grabbed me. Took me a moment to realize it was a big,
No, it wasn't the tome shell.
Daedra.
Okay.
Sure. 4 arms, huge muscles. Offered me power over those scamps to make myself a proper bandit king. I just had to do one little job for it. Steal the cheese and kidnap the old man. Simple, he said. Lazaki. He let slip his name was Lazaki. Pretty sure he knew the old man. Please, he'll kill me for sure now. Let me go. I've told you everything I know.
That was the guy who was doing the whole itinerary for the cheese thing. This has all been his plan from the beginning. Ah, the plot thickens. The whole giving up my powers to give up my powers to go wander around cheese land was all a plan by this Lazaki guy. Yeah, I've been ripping on Andrew Tate this whole stream. I just watched a video about it, and I've just despised this guy for like close to 10 years now.
Ah, there's my tome shell. What
Uh-oh.
the wabbajack? Oh,
What the
perfect.
wabbajack?
The tome shell used my power to turn him into
Well, wait.
cheese.
Hang on.
I can't even eat him.
I gotta kill
Let's
some more
talk
bandits.
outside.
Some more plunderers. That's what everyone's doing. Oh, dude, I'm just gonna come back here some other time. I mean, can I? This is gonna take forever just standing here and waiting. And competing with people to kill these things. Man, this is not well thought out on behalf of Zos. They could really do better. They can make this whole area instanced or something. If they're gonna put it in the Golden Pursuits, they shouldn't have you competing over mobs who only respawn like every 5 minutes. Oh, that's just silly. Yeah, I'm not waiting for that. If I don't complete the Golden Pursuit, you know, enough people complain about this that they'll fix it. Oh, he got turned to cheese. That's apparently what that new emote does that you get, according to the article that came out today. That dude got turned into cheese. I won't be able to get back. Seriously. Okay, I'm just gonna risk it. I'm just gonna risk not being able to finish it because, I mean, people will complain. They'll fix it. Hopefully.
I've had enough of this nonsense.
That's just
Thieving
silly.
books, cheese pirates, murderous scamps. My holiday's gotten completely out of hand. Let's review what that Blunder King told you before the tome shelf stole my idea and turned him into cheese.
I'm not gonna bow down to anything that silly. I'm not just gonna stay there fighting against people to kill mobs. That it shouldn't even be a thing. That's ridiculous. That Zos needs to fix that.
Don't say it. There are ears everywhere. I expected him to name Vermina or old Molag Ball. Maybe that sly goat Sanguine. But my own faithful lieutenant? I'm not sure I totally believe it. Didn't I say not to say that? Ugh. Now I need to deal with this fiasco. Lazaki planned my whole holiday. I formed him from every bit of unchecked, ruinous treachery I had to spare. And this is how he repays me? I'm so proud of him. I'm very angry.
The writing is good. The writing is good.
Now I show Lazaki just how much wrath still flows through the god of madness. But that's for later. First, I must abide by the mortal conventions and give you this coin. Then I need a nap. Turns out, I work better in my sleep.
All right. All right.
Madness, wait! Oh, bother.
I'm gonna give some thoughts on this. Then I'm gonna stop the recording, make this into a review later. But I'm gonna keep doing the quest. About a third of the way through. Just got the second one done, so maybe we'll finish it on stream. But yeah, I came into this with high hopes but low expectations. I was really hoping it would be good, but expecting it would be bad. But actually, very surprisingly, my hopes were substantiated with this. The quest is engaging. It's well designed. The story is much more interesting than the premise originally indicated. And Sheogorath's writing is great. Like, there's nothing in it yet. My bingo card has not been filled out at all. There's nothing about him being gay. There's nothing, there are no pride flags. The villain is not some average white dude. The villain is a Daedra, you know, some Daedra. Like, this is just like a normal story, and it's pretty funny. Like, Sheogorath has some great one-liners in this, and it's just Sheogorath as we've known him in ESO, like not as we've known him in other games, but it's the same old Uncle Sheo. They haven't managed to Disney-fy him or ruin him. Like, maybe it's not until we get into like the very end that they finally throw in the poison pill or whatever. But I am satisfied with the intensivity, is that a word? The intensiveness of the quest. The rewards are fine. My one qualm is with the Golden Pursuits, where certain of the pursuits within the Golden Pursuits are having you kill mobs that you have to compete over, and they only respawn every 5 minutes. Zos had better fix that, because that's just silly. I'm not just going to hang out in this basement to go fight over some mobs for a Golden Pursuit. That's absurd. That's just the kind of lack of proper oversight that I've come to expect from the quality control team. But the writers and the environment designers did a really good job with this. Like, this is good writing. The environments are interesting, well designed. yeah, I mean, I was really expecting to be like the way I felt about everything recently. You know, Solstice, the Writhing Wall, even the Night Market to some degree, and definitely the Thieves Guild has been like, yes, maybe finally this is gonna be the thing that will make us all love ESO again. It will breed goodwill for the game, and everyone will just have a good time. I mean, I'm not expecting a religious metanoia experience. I'm not expecting my mind to be blown and my consciousness elevated to a new plane of perception or anything like that. Like, I'm just expecting it to be a good video game that you can go and have fun with for a few hours. Those are not insane expectations, and those reasonable expectations do appear to have been met with this. I don't know. So why did I have high hopes but expected bad? Well, because throughout this 12-year journey with the Elder Scrolls Online, there have been some really compelling quests and storylines. I think, for instance, of the whole Dark Heart of Skyrim. The whole storyline in Western Skyrim was just so good. So good. Also, you know, just certain points of the original storyline, like the whole Aldmeri Dominion storyline is excellent. Even the Daggerfall Covenant one is. The Ebonheart Pact storyline was ruined for me from that one quest where you have to turn into a ghost and avoid things. It was just terribly designed. But I mean, I've done lots of videos now. Probably the best one to watch is Does ESO Have a Future? To kind of give that gives a whole sweeping analysis of where the game has been, where it's going, all the ups and downs and highs and lows that it's had. That's where I'd recommend you go to understand why I had high hopes but low expectations. Also, just the fact that their team has been slashed. So this content was made before that. This content was made prior to the layoffs. But yeah, I don't know. This could be where we break even with ESO, if that's the phrase I'm looking for. This could be the point where the decline stops, at least temporarily. Because, of course, now we have, you know, all the absurd effects of the layoffs and the delayed roadmap and everything. But this is a really good high point on which to descend into, you know, pun intended, into the madness that is going to induce. I have no idea where the game's going to go now. But this is good. Like, this is a good high note to leave off on before whatever happens. So I haven't unlocked the rewards yet, so I can't really speak to that. But in the Golden Pursuits, let's just be honest, the mask is terrible. The shoulders are weird. The chicken is good. So hopefully I'll be able to get the chicken with, you know, what's going on with the Golden Pursuits and all their problems. I hope I can get that. And then as far as the overall quest rewards go, it does look like I'll get Sheogorath's Blessed Cheese with the next quest, and that turns you into cheese. Was not expecting that, but that's what the imagery shows on the new website article. And then, you know, I'm excited to check out Mad God's Berry and Mad God's Tome Shell. I'll probably do a different video just covering, you know, my review of the rewards you get once I get to that point. But yeah, I mean, my review of the quest line itself is that it's surprisingly acceptable. I have no problems with it. It's fine. It's not mind-blowing. It's made me laugh a few times. The dialogue is well written. The environment's well designed. There's nothing in it that makes me cringe or feel stupid for being a fan of ESO. There's nothing in this that makes me feel like, damn, why am I playing this game? Which is what I felt with basically all the new content over the last couple of years. Like, why am I doing this? Like, I know why, because I love the game for so many other reasons, but it has not felt good to be an ESO fan recently. But this is good. This is well written. So good job to Zos. I'm excited to dive more into this. I'm going to stop recording now, though. I'm going to take a break. But yeah, just long story short, surprisingly good job here. I am a fan of the quest line, and I'm excited to finish it out. Their format is new this year. I mean, Jeremy, you're a brand new player. You got a lot to catch up on. There's a lot of drama about this, about switching from chapters and everything. And it's still kind of hard to tell whether that's a cop-out, whether it's a corporate agility move, whether it's actually good for the game or not. This is the first time I've actually felt like I've had evidence that the switching to the seasonal model has actually been a good thing for the game. Where, I don't know, like, how would you have just inserted a Sheogorath questline into one of the previous chapters? How could this have come into existence without the seasonal model? I mean, it just couldn't have. So this is a real benefit of the seasonal model. This is speaking well to the whole seasonal model thing. No one, Sheogorath is to you like Cadwell is to me times 10. Way to put it in a way I can understand. Because damn do I hate Cadwell. So that's, I mean, it's fine. To each their own, right? Just going through it silent mode, whatever, man. Go for it. Yeah, of course, Cypher. I like going live every once in a while. I like combining it with recording videos because then it feels like it's worth it, because otherwise it's really not. But it's you know, I like hanging out with you guys. That's the main reason I do it. Carve out a couple hours every few weeks to do this. It's fun for me. All right, y'all. I'm just gonna let's see which what's the word I'm looking for? Which euphemism do I use today? You know, I'm just going to go back to my OG, bleed the lizard. Time to bleed the lizard. I'll be back in like 60 seconds. Alright, let's check the comments on my guide video. And people are saying, I skipped through all the dialogue and ran straight through the quest and it only took an hour and a half. Like, well, yeah. Because you only did, like, a tiny portion of the quest. You just skipped through it. Which I understand if you're like no one, you hate Sheogorath, right? But people are complaining about there not being enough content when you literally just skip through all of it.
Not followed Lord Sheogorath and expected to find him here. But instead she has found you. This one has been tracking the tomb shell as it trails after my master like a flesh fly to the stench of decay. But it slipped from Noth's grasp every time. The tomb shell! You just saw it, yes? It leaks insanity wherever it goes. The power of the mad god, it changes the world. Noth has seen much horror as she followed the tomb. Talking mushrooms, melting flesh, swarm of carnivorous butterflies.
Why haven't I seen any of that?
No! Finding the tomb shell is Noth's job. You need to return to Sheogorath's side and make sure he does not cause any trouble. If he is not with you, this one expects he has retired to the Shivering Shack. Let us meet there and check on my master.
Alright. Man, the Hammer Death Bungalow is really coming through for the win. Good, it's right next to Shivering Shack. I like the Shivering Shack a lot.
Please, master, calm yourself.
So many people here.
Have a bit of cheese from your shrine.
Forget that cheese! My holiday has been sabotaged, and my power's loose in the world! They're making a mockery of the Prince of Madness!
Oh, yeah, he also follows you with his eyes. Man, that is a new and creepy thing. I think I like it.
What is this empty and hollow feeling in me midsection? I do not like it. This holiday was supposed to be all about cheese and frivolity, and I barely had a nibble. I have half a mind to find Lazaki and the tomb shell and toss them both in lava.
So from the beginning, as someone who grew up with Star Trek The Next Generation, this is reminding me of the episode where Q becomes immortal. And, I mean, they're bringing in the whole hunger thing, too. It's almost like the exact same things that Q says when he gets hungry. Okay.
Eat. Because I have to. Whew, how bothersome. I suppose we can go to the next stop on my itinerary. The annual Artisan Cheese Festival south of Voss in Vardenfell.
I'm sure there's going to be some kind of shenanigans here.
I do like a good festival. Oh, we can't not go to the festival. That'd be a waste of a good itinerary. I know. You'll accompany me as my bodyguard. Taste the cheese with me. Sample the wine. Remind me to chew. And stay vigilant, my lackey.
Chewing is important.
The holiday must go on. Come, lackey, we must leave at once. I do not want to miss out on consuming another tasty cheese. I suppose I could always sew the other festival goers' mouths shut. That would guarantee more cheese for me.
That's good. I don't know, man. It's good.
Awaits.
The writing is good. All right. So it's over here in the middle of nowhere. Someone was just talking about this in the comments. They said they found this random spot for the cheese festival before the quest actually began. I get to pretend I know so many things because people just comment with all this wisdom. Who else thinks this always looks like Wardenfell with the two V's together?
We ride.
Well, there is a much nearer way shrine. What's this? This must be... But wait, why am I going all the way over here then? Okay. That'll be the quest area that we get
the
to.
respect I deserve. A taste of a special cheese made specifically for me.
A special cheese courtesy of the Curd Cave Cheesery. Make sure to sample the rest of our tempting morsels at the festival.
Now that orc knows how to treat a mortal Daedric Prince on holiday. Gave me a special sample of cheese and everything. Now I need some more, because eating it just made the pain in my midsection worse. That's called hunger, right?
I mean, maybe. You might need to do something else there, buddy.
Was it? I must confess, all of you mortals look alike to me. The special cheese had a wonderful aftertaste. Even burned a little on the way down. Magnificent! After we try a few more samples, there's a tour of the cheesery. It's inside a cave.
Yeah, that's totally a trap. All right. I'm eating this as, you know, this
Taste
undead
like
guy.
Mushrooms. How disappointing. Thought it would be creamier. My taste buds working right. There. The toad shell is knocking me, leaking madness and ruining the festival. Intriguing.
Oh God,
A
what did
sharp,
you do to
bold flavor.
Azendar?
Wait, is my tongue supposed to?
Oh
tingle?
my... Come on, some people just need to be banned from the internet. What is this? Come on! Okay, where's Sheogorath?
A delicious assortment. The morsels were almost worth this roiling in my middle section.
What's with the cats back
What
there?
was in that cheese, lackey? I feel strange. Poison. I've been poisoned.
Oh, this is the part you were
How
talking
do
about,
you
no one.
mortals stand it? I demand you fix this immediately. I've never been mortal before, but this is more than indigestion. I'm weak, lightheaded, hot under the collar. But we ate all the same cheese, and you seem fine. The special sample that familiar orc gave me. That was the poisoned cheese. Now you want to help? Where were you when I was being poisoned? Luckily, I can make an antidote from a particular kind of cheese mold. There must be something in the Curd Cave to suffice. Besides, I still want to tour the cheesery. Onward, lackey.
Jeremy? Yeah, like as far as these kinds of games goes, there we go. It's not particularly complicated, which I've been reminded of going back into Warframe, which is just like absurdly complicated, like in a good way. But for an MMO, ESO is not particularly complicated. Like gear is pretty simple, so are abilities, even champion points. There aren't all these crazy multi-layered systems. There is a bit of a steep learning curve, of course, like there is with anything, but yeah, once you do learn it, you're good to go. That's my general impression. What is this lady doing? Oh, she's defending herself from the cheese. She's defending herself from Andrew Tate. Bitch, I said eat the cheese. Well, are you not perspicacious enough to eat the cheese? Stupid bitch. That was the one, like, Andrew Tate clip that made me just, like... Not like I had any respect for him, but it just took that completely out the window. And it's not even like the thing where he's, you know, brutally assaulting a 15-year-old girl. Like, you know, that's awful, of course. But it was the, when he was talking about the kind of people he'd want to have with him at dinner, and he was referring to wanting his boyfriends to be perspicacious. It's subtle, but that is not the right word to be using, because he meant like alert, like on the alert, like being aware of potential threats. I need my boys to be perspicacious. Like, yeah, okay, buddy. All right, anyway, we're on to the cheese land.
Good sir, you don't look well. Let me hold on to that heavy staff for you.
How good of you to notice. Thank you.
Yeah, he's a bad boy. He's taking that staff to go do naughty things. Oh dear.
What a considerate orc. To notice that I'm unwell and offer to ease my burden. Oh, you should take note, lackey. Now, the cheese cave calls to me. I can hear it. Or maybe that's just the usual voices in my head. No matter. Cheese and mold awaits. Oh, cool. No, I don't believe so. Poisoners and villains rarely have such impeccable manners. Why are you so suddenly fixated on my staff? The tour must have a cloakroom or hat rack or something. We have more important things to worry about, like ridding this fragile form of the poison. I'm sure this cave contains exactly what I need. The antidote requires different...
Now we gotta find some cheese, mold, and I'm sure there's
We need 3 distinct types of cheese mold to cure me.
it doesn't look like there's actually a golden pursuit objective associated with that. Okay. Looks like we're good. Alright, what are we doing? We're going in here. Yeah, my website should help too. I'm not quite ready to announce it yet.
Horrendously stinky smell. Perfect.
But I did apply for AdSense the other day, so that's going to be even more useful than the channel, I think, once that is officially launched. All right, we just got one more cheese ingredient to grab.
A whiff of that. Full-bodied cheese mold if ever I've... Now, take the moldy cheeses to that cauldron over there.
Make the antidote.
Oh, well done. It smells disgusting.
All right, no one. I guess I'll give him the antidote. I guess we'll save Sheogorath.
I don't rightly recall if I like you or not, but you'll have my eternal gratitude after you give me the antidote. I've decided I like you, lackey. For now. But something's not quite right. My hair is itchy. Oh, the poison. The antidote slowed it, but it's still there. Give me my staff. We'll find the tome shell, retrieve my power, and dispel the poison. What? I did no such thing. He merely offered to carry it for me in my time of need. More than you've ever done. Look around. I'm sure my staff is here somewhere. It gets lonely without me. Then we'll find the tome shell and take my power back.
All right. Looks like he took it out of the cave, though. I don't think it's even here anymore. Okay. What's that all about?
That crumbled parchment is certainly not my staff. Unless my staff is being whimsical again. No, it wouldn't be so bold. Is it a clue, perhaps? Or is it simply discarded trash? A receipt? Definitely not my staff. It clearly shows that my traitorous Lieutenant Lazaki is working alongside the well-mannered orc. But why would Lazaki order so much cheese? He hates the stuff. This tavern. My staff must be there.
That is a good question about the cheese.
Because the orc who took my staff reeked of cheese. It was a unique odor. Nothing at the festival or in the cheesery smelled like it. And I know my cheese. Besides, villains always return to the scene of the crime. To the tavern, Lucky!
Bro, what? But the scene of the crime is here. And speaking of which, I'm reading Crime and Punishment right now. It's like one of the only popular Dostoevsky books I haven't read yet. Oh my god, that book is stressful. It's so stress-inducing. It's really good, though. Oh boy.
What a madhouse! Over here, Lucky!
Things have gone a little bit odd here. Wait, where is he? Oh, there we go.
How spectacular! A tavern bursting with madness! Oh, if I wasn't poisoned, I might actually enjoy it here. The tome shell must have visited this place, leaking droplets of my power everywhere. That's a good sign. You're talking to the Daedric Prince of Madness,
Oh, I got
remember?
the blessed cheese
My
emote.
power wants to return to me. It's dragging the tome shell around, seeking out my essence, including my staff. We're in the right
Why does he
place,
sound
Lucky.
so weird?
Well done. Here, for your help so far. I think the antidote is wearing off. I don't feel so good.
Here, let me find a good spot to check out this cheese emote. Alright, here we go. Let's check out the cheese emote. Oh wow, that is special. You just turn into cheese. Okay. And you look a little shocked from that experience of turning into cheese. I mean, as is to be expected. Well, I mean, that's a pretty cool reward. I like these statue emotes where you just kind of hold a position. I'm sure we're going to see a ton of people doing this all at once too, in basically every social zone. Okay. Yeah, that's a good reward. I do like the cheese emote. Alright, so where are we going now?
What's a dapper Daedric Prince to do without his staff? When I find that orc, he's gonna lose a few kneecaps. Ugh. This shoddy mortal form no longer performs as I expected. I need my staff. And my vessel.
Things are
and
getting
my
pretty
power.
tense now.
All the things! I did. But the poison is resilient. Stronger than the antidote recipe I had on hand. I'm starting to feel all oozy, like a freshly flayed Daedrat. But we're on the right track. Othak and Lazaki were here, so someone may know where to find them. What else could it be? The vessel containing my power isn't meant to be carried about. My madness sloshes around, and wherever it spills, chaos follows. Ugh. I need to rest, Lackey. And you need to get to work. Talk to the barkeep and find my staff.
Look at a cheese version of Scarecrow from Batman, yeah. For sure.
Barkeeps have their own special power. They pour the drinks. I once knew a barkeep, I think. I poured his insides into a flask, just to see what would happen.
Bruh.
Oh, he
Come on,
strikes
Sheogorath.
sometime. The screaming is great fun. Oh, better ask him about my staff first. Are you daft? It's poison.
Okay, are we good now? Yeah. Yeah, Jeremy, yeah, that's Zerathar. That's my companion.
Red Fur Trading Post.
I have a video on a build for him. I have a video on how to get all the companions. I have all that good stuff.
Oh, perfect. Another problem to solve. What do you want? I don't have enough help as it is. Even under normal circumstances, it's not my habit to divulge patron information to anyone who asks. And I hardly remember my own name in this chaos, let alone some orc. No. I just need to clean up the mess and go home. That's it. Bah, fine. I don't know. There were books flying around, patrons losing their minds, furniture rearranging itself, and that was just the start. And now I'm down 2 servers. Carnodia's a mess, but poor Edward, he might have seen your orc. I'm not sure. Poor lad never missed a day of work. But that was before all this. Better you talk to my server, Carnodia, instead. She was with him when everything went wrong.
Oh, it's over. I'll never
I
get
just
him back.
keep waiting for the poison
I
pill,
can
but
still hear his skin melting.
oh, dude. All the characters are fine so far.
The customers are so rude, and my employer only looks at me long enough to bark orders. That blasted cheese festival came to town, and we were overrun. And then that stupid book flew in here, and my poor Edward.
Or were they like together or something? No, a heterosexual relationship? Really?
It was awful. One moment it was a normal day, crowded because of the cheese festival. Then the door burst open and a book flew in carrying a vase? An urn? I'm not sure what to call it. But something was leaking from it. It was pure chaos! Oh, that's the word. And yes, leaking. Things started shifting and my head was spinning. Everyone started acting strange. But Edward... he tried to comfort me as his flesh melted. His eyes dropped to the floor. He transformed. Changed.
Oh boy.
I'm not sure. Edward ran. Faster than I thought possible. With the way his body was twisting. He ran toward the Daedric ruin to the south. The way he ran.
Well, this is
the
all
way
just
he
horrible.
Melted, it was awful. But I couldn't look away. Why couldn't I look away?
But in a compelling, like, kind of like John Carpenter sort of way. All right, so now we gotta chase this guy down. Then I'll probably be done after this quest. I'll do the rest later. Off stream, but yeah, I mean, it's good. I dislike nothing about this. Except the Golden Pursuits being kind of weird. That's really not great. Alright, where is he?
Please, don't eat me.
Oh. He turned into a dragon frog. Alright.
I feel so strange. I hope everyone at the tavern is all right. Wait, you can hear me? Ow! My mouth doesn't work right anymore. It's so much wider than it should be. What happened to me? You said Edward. Is that my name? Oh, everything feels wrong. I'm so confused. I'll try. Oh, it's all so fuzzy. Tavern.
I remember a tavern. I was bigger then, serving some people. They had a long stick. A staff. Yes, that's right. Then a strange flying book appeared, and my mind goes blank. I can't remember. Why was I so tall then? Such long arms. Help me remind myself. Bring me something to help me remember who I was, please. I'm scared, and all I can think about is, tasty little flesh flies.
As far as the rewards go, I'm pretty stoked that you get
So this is what that
the tome shell
melted
as a
pile
pet.
of flesh became. It left quite a disgusting trail in its wake.
Because the tome shell is, you know, it's part of the whole story. I do really like that.
Things that talk are usually the tastiest. Huh? Don't look at me like that. I may be poisoned, but I can still dream. I'll cook you up next for insubordination, lackey. Your attachment to the creature is ridiculously dull, I must say. Ugh, why on Nirn would we do that? It's a frog now. It's got a whole new life, complete with tasty, juicy legs with which to explore. Might even stand a chance when a hungry beastie comes sniffing around. What exactly are you doing here, my lackey? Oh, well, why didn't you say so? If I turned into a frog, the best reminder of myself would be me. When his flesh melted and limbs slopped off,
I was thinking you'd bring that
must
woman
have
over.
left some parts behind. Unless the beasts already ate them. They'll eat anything, you know.
Okay. Now we're gonna go search for some body parts.
This excursion took a toll. And a psychic meeting of the mind with a frog sounds fascinating. Oh.
Hey, this guy's Zarethvar looks a lot like mine. Look at that. They got Anu White and everything. Oh, someone is using that. Really? Well, that's just great. Okay, there we go. Cool. I think it said that was a piece of his foot. Can I get up here? No, apparently not. Alright, gotta go around. Yeah, that's your foot, dude.
Is that my foot? Oh, this is worse than before. What kind of monster brings someone their own foot? Oh, it's all coming back to me now. You're right. Ribbit. Still awful, but I do remember something. I was at the tavern, serving a loud group. One was an orc, I think. He had been in before. Kept bragging about some big prize and waving around this strange staff.
Okay.
Everything's so blurry. It's already slipping away. Something about a camp? The barkeep. Ask him. He talked to them. They ordered a lot of stinky cheese.
So the barkeep was lying?
First time and this last time I
Oh, he's gone. Well, that's too bad. Some nice body horror there for you. Dude gets turned into a frog.
Can we go back now, lackey?
Okay.
Beginning to feel blues here. I'll meet you at the
Yep, so the bartender was lying. He's probably in on this whole thing. We're gonna go find out.
You were barely gone a moment and somehow this place got worse.
Yeah, we found him.
That's terrible, really. But not him. He arrived days ago and ordered a lot of cheese.
They're in Polk.
Then he returned just recently.
He wasn't lying. He was just forgetful, you know, given his whole situation. Wait, where's Sheogorath? I have to go back inside. All right. Where is he? There we go.
Everything is wonderfully wrong. Chaos swirling, mayhem bubbling. Oh, and these puppies enjoying a friendly game of cards. I bet their tails I could beat them if I wasn't poisoned. Have you found anything yet, lackey? You're awfully slow today. Why didn't you start with that? I just ordered a plate of the tavern's cheese of the day, when I could be restoring my power, unpoisoning myself, and enjoying the festival. So where did that annoying but well-mannered orc take my staff? Polk, you say? Sounds like somewhere my staff would be. Lead the way, then. But really, we should leave soon. I ordered quite a large amount of cheese, and I'm still not entirely sure what currency is accepted here. The barkeep is glaring at me. Well, kill them both.
All right.
Go on now.
Oh, yes, the dogs are playing cards.
I'll follow and meet you along the way, lackey.
Just like that painting. Well, I do like that. All right. Just going to finish out this quest, and then I'm going to get out of here. Yeah, again, I'm impressed by, you know, as long as you don't just skip all the dialogue, I'm impressed by how long this keeps going.
What's that, lackey? Perhaps a note from my staff?
Yep.
Take a look, would you?
The staff of Sheogorath, these guys are pretty bad about leaving evidence. So he's got the staff, we know
Sorry,
that.
Did you find something? I was distracted by that glorious, pungent scent wafting our way. If only my staff was here to smell it. Inside the cave, you say? Well, that must be what drew the tome shell. I saw the little bugger on my way here. It's leaking madness everywhere it goes. And I've still got enough kick left in this body to see it. Like a trail of lost teeth.
What in the world?
Not in the least. But the thrill of the chase cleared my head for a time. Follow the trail of madness all the way to Polk, and I'll meet you there. And because you mentioned it, I feel the poison taking hold again. Thanks, lackey.
Alright, I got another Golden Pursuit reward. I got the
Look,
butterfly
lackey,
thing.
I told you I spotted the tome
well.
shell.
Where's
Perhaps
the
it
tome
will
shell?
make amends and lead us to my staff. After it.
Dramaturge's Delirium. Wow. Has a cool name, but it looks super weird. Okay, so we go into this delve, looks like. And there's the tome shell. Alright. I forgot that Polk is a delve. This served, this was like... This was part of the intro quest for High Isle, I think? Or was it Necrom? I can't remember. It was one of the prologue quests that took you here. It's not that way. I followed that guy for no good reason. Okay, over here. Now where? Guess I'll get the Sky Shard. Might as well.
Getting old is no good. The
corpse of its own accord.
Okay, we found it. I love all these like additional areas added to delves and public dungeons and whatnot.
It's ready.
Malfeaster? Huh. Last time. Oh, we're actually killing him.
Didn't agree with you, I see. Let me show you how a true Daedric Prince
Oh,
behaves.
ouch.
Destroy the mortals, Lord Lazaki!
Alright, let's see if I can get him with my finisher now. Not quite. Is he healing? What's going on here? This is actually pretty difficult in season difficulty. Alright,
This is
not bad.
the way of the hidden moon.
Ulfric has my staff. Retrieve it, Lucky, before I pluck out his eyes and dip him
Oh, there
in
he is.
wine.
Lord Lazaki! Enough, please! You could lower your weapon. I'm not a fighter like Lazaki was. But wait! I still have the staff! Stay back! Or I'll figure something out!
Just give it over, dude.
Why should I? You're not Sheogorath! He's still watching me, isn't he?
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna kill him.
Wait, stop! I'll tell you everything! You want the staff? Here, it's yours! I've been waiting to give it back to the Mad Prince this whole time! I promise! Lazaki was to blame for everything, not me!
Lazaki's gone now, boy.
My lackey has a softer heart than I
I got
do.
another Golden Pursuit award?
Too bad.
Oh,
I'm bored.
okay.
Bye-bye, Ulfric.
I got the shoulders. Oh, I missed
All
it.
settled. Now, meet me outside.
Okay.
I need some air.
Alright, we're gonna go outside, talk to Sheogorath. I'm gonna finish up here.
There you are. Nasty tome shell, leaking madness everywhere. I'll deal with you later. Back to the shack with you. Ah, my beloved staff. Here, give it here. It feels lighter than before. Did you forget to feed it? No. And by no, I mean yes. It's feeling rather wooden, like a stick. Which is what a staff is, but mine's got a bit more oomph, usually. Still, I'm glad to have it back. Lazaki could have used it to claim my power for himself. I'm not sure. Being mortal has opened me up to many new situations. Poisoning, in particular. Of course, the staff itself doesn't contain my power. The tome shell still got that. Lazaki wouldn't be able to claim the Shivering Isles without it. Until I reclaim my power from the tome shell's sticky tendrils, my staff is mostly ornamental. At least it's mine again. Ugh. I feel weak. Perhaps I could use it to keep the poison at bay, eh? Worth a try. Stay ready, lackey. I'll need you again soon.
Alright.
Oh, we return.
Okay, then we go to the Shivering Shack. And we're on the home stretch, it looks like. This has occupied me for a good couple hours, with probably at least an hour left. If you skip through it, it's gonna only take like an hour, right? But I don't know, like, I understand not liking Sheogorath, that's fine. But if you like him as a character, this is surprisingly well done as far as quest content goes in like recent iterations of ESO. So yeah, again, you know, I'll have to provide more feedback and everything once I get the rewards, once I get the die. But I do have like another hour or so of content with this, and I just want to go ahead and get my initial review out there. But yeah, you know, I can be pretty jaded and cynical, but I like this a lot. It's good content. It reminds me of what playing ESO used to be like. I don't think I've honestly enjoyed a quest line in the game this much for many years, which is kind of a good and a sad thing at the same time. But yeah, that's gonna do it. You know, I jumped into it, looked at the rewards as far as I could, did about 2 hours of content here, and yeah, my final assessment is pretty positive. So we're gonna finish up here. Before we do, as always, I'm gonna pray. Lord Christ, thank you for this stream, for everyone who came out. Lord, thank you for not fulfilling the low expectations I had for this quest line, for making it better than I expected, for giving me some real new and unique and fun enjoyment in ESO. Thank you for inspiring the team at ZOS to make this quest line as good as it is for those of us who don't absolutely hate Sheogorath. And yes, thank you for everyone who came out for this stream. Thank you for my channel. Lord, I ask that you bless the developers at ZOS, that you bless ESO, and you bless my channel, and everyone watching, everyone in my community. Lord Christ, I give you all glory for this stream and for my channel. Lord, in your mercy, hear our prayer. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I had fun. This is a good stream in terms of, like, I don't know, like usually I'm just like covering the latest update stuff or the new drip or whatever, but this is the first time I've really enjoyed story content in the game to this degree for a long time. So it has given me newfound faith in ESO, provided a lot of just genuine enjoyment. So thanks everyone who has been commenting and part of the stream today. Jeremy, enjoy getting into the game. Thanks for hanging out, no one, even though you hate Sheogorath. Thank you, Kaz. Thank you, Jets. Thanks everybody for being here. We'll stream again soon. I'm not sure with what exactly. I might hazard another Warframe stream here in the near future. There's not really going to be any new content in ESO for a while. I might stream if we receive a bunch of new information all at once. You know, just one last time before I go, I do want to double check that nothing new has come out. Yep, nothing new on the dev tracker, no new website articles, so we're just still kind of in the dark, just stumbling through, enjoying what we can while we wait to figure out what the future of ESO is going to be. Yeah, God bless you all. Thanks for being here for the stream. I will be back with a condensed review video tomorrow, and then I'll probably do another video covering all the rewards once I do unlock them. But I am excited to finish out the quest line, which surprises me, but I am very pleasantly surprised by how good this has been. So thanks to everybody, thanks to the ESO, and thanks to ZOS for making this. And see you guys soon. As I always say, Spopes out.